bent the knee to the government when they did. They're sure enough changing their goddamn pistol, ain't they? They didn't do that shit for the consumer. They did it to save their business. What up, Desert? We trying to get it back rolling again, man. Double tap them screens, guys. Please, please subscribe. Hell yeah, Desert. Oh, we back, dog. I just had to restart the stream is all. Hey, double tap your screen for me, dude. Yeah, but you can do it again. This is a new stream. Thank you, guys. Hey, please hit that subscribe button. You 5 people that are in here, which I know a couple of y'all done subscribed. The ones that are just sitting there, please help us out. Double tap your screen. Please, please subscribe if you're new. Man, these little 28 gauge shells are weird as hell. Well, that's what I'm saying, Jim Rat, and that's what, like, Bruce don't, I think, understand. When Glock so-called bent the knee, that is exactly what they're going to go for next, which is your ARs and shit like that. Everything and anything and any gun they're going to go for, they will. Yo, Tron, I don't think you won't try that shit, homie. I don't have no HKs, bro. I ain't that rich. And no, the one on the left ain't about to fall over. I could go hit that sumbitch and it still won't fall over. I love Glock, twin. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. But just wait and see. I promise y'all, they're gonna go for anything they can go for now. I agree with you, user. I agree with that. I do not own a blunderbuss. What the fuck do I need with a blunderbuss? Watch these nuts, bro. But George Nelson withdraws, Brenda. Jake, that is the Zastava M70 ZPAP underfolder. Nah, Ken, you hell. What the fuck you trying to say, bro? Spit it out. What you gonna do with all them guns? Hell, I don't know, bro. Pet them, stroke them, love them for my very own. No, it's a Serbian / Yugo. It's right there next to Russia. It's built just like most of theirs. No, Javier. Your newly built AR-10. Hey, Saul, get you a adjustable gas block and it'll fix that problem just like that, man. Please, guys, if you're new here, double tap your screen, give us a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. Everyone helps us out a lot, so if you don't care, please hit the subscribe button. What kind of range do you shoot at? Just depends, man. Hell, I can shoot out to 400 yards. I'm not really a meters kind of guy. I don't fuck with meters. I use yards. Listen here, bro. Fuck off and go away with that school shit. I ain't listening to that ignorant shit. You stupid ass motherfucking trolls ain't got nothing else better to do than talk like that. You might as well shut the fuck up and not even say nothing, because you're going to get kicked out. I promise you. Thank you, Pablo. Goddamn, I dropped my microphone. Thank you, Bobby. WB Customs, what's up, man? I like brisket, man. It's pretty good, Doug, man. I ain't got no 50 cal, bro. All I've got, I don't like your guns. Well, I don't give a fuck, Lewis. Ask me if I give a flying fuck. I don't like you either, you stupid bastard. That is a 308, not a 50 cal. What's a solid EDC? There's a bunch of ones out there, man. You got Canik, Taurus. There's a bunch of good carry guns out there that's solid in my opinion. Hell yeah, Red. Thank you, Checkmate. That is a SIG Cross Trax and 308 Winchester. The fastest shooting gun I've got, as fast as I can pull the trigger. I mean, any of them semi-autos will go bat, 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 bat if you pull the trigger quick enough. I ain't got no FRTs or no shit like that. I don't need all that. It's just a waste of ammo. Thank you, Chill. What's an AK-7? Those look like airsoft guns. You about a stupid motherfucker, too. Does that look like airsoft? Does that look like airsoft? Yeah, Daddy, they some of them stupid motherfuckers that ignorant. Thank you, Purple Kush. How much did all those cost? Uh, yeah, a lot. I've got RCBS presses, man. I got a mech reloader for 20 gauge. I've got a single stage for my pistols, and I got a 12 gauge press, man. I've just got into reloading over the past year. I've got pretty good at it, to be honest with you. I have a lot of fun, and it's a lot more accurate. That's right, fat cheese. uh, that just depends. One, I ain't really messed with shit like that. Have I ever considered what? I do hunt. Yes, I do, King. I hope people donate to you again sometime. Well, I hope so too, man. It'll happen. Oh, I agree completely with that, Red. Hand loading is the way to go. Literally, man, I loaded up 150 grain barns, 130 grain barns. They're tipped triple shocks, and then a 165 grain Hornady interlock. And I got out at 200 yards the other day, and that Sig Cross 308 literally shot a half an inch group at 200 yards with 3 different weighted bullets, and it's literally shot a half inch group. I've got it on my YouTube shorts. I couldn't believe it, to be honest with y'all. It was crazy to me. I figured I would at least get an inch group. If those would have been all 3 the same weighted bullets, I believe it would have put 3 in one hole. I like the Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol. What got me into guns? I've been raised around them my whole life, man. My grandpa had guns. I'm only 35 years old.
I did, and I be his dad.
I love guns. I love being around them. It is really fun to just go out shooting, have fun with your family, get out from time to time. There's a lot of damn things in life that you can get out and do. You can get into trouble, you can be stupid and mess up. I've done that too. But I'd rather just go have fun, shoot videos, and shoot guns. What's my favorite gun? What's your question, Kyle? Nice starter set. I would say that's probably my favorite. That was my grandpa's old gun. It's now my dad's gun. And one day it'll be mine. Trailer Park Bum. Won't you suck a dick, Hunter? Actually, suck 2 of them. Put one in your mouth, one in your ass, and have fun with it. Now trailer park that, you cocksucker. To be honest with you, unknown, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's stamped. That's a Zastava M70 Z-Pap. I'm not dodging your question, Kyle. What the fuck you asking, bro? Ask that shit and get it out. All I keep seeing from going up through here is, hey, you never answered my fucking question. Yeah, they got a 1.5 millimeter receiver. Yes, they do. I do have 30-06. I have shot a 500. Do you think we will ever evolve to a soundless powder? I kind of doubt that shit, man. You always are going to have that supersonic crack of the bullet. Shoot your nose up your ass, bro. I'm not shooting nothing. You can't touch these motherfuckers on live stream or they'll kick you off stream. No, I ain't got no. You talking about 30-06 or 25-06? No. What's up? Get back. How you doing, bro? No, I don't have no goddamn explosives, bro. What kind of question is that? The cross is in 308 Winchester. You probably look like a tow truck. Yep, you are correct, sir. No, that's not an AR-10. That's a bolt action, but I do got a couple of AR-10s. Is any of your guns customized? Not really. Chicken Nugget, what's up? Those suppressors go for about $8, and then you got the $200 tax stamp. Hey, fuck all you trolls, bro. You just gonna get ignored. I bet you think you're so cool. Yeah, because I am fucking cool, bro. And your mama loves me too. Yeah, the AS Val dude, them's badass. You raise your goddamn hand when you speak to me, game. I do have revolvers, King. I just ain't got them laid out on the table, bro. I told the other dude earlier game to suck 2 dicks. You can suck 3, motherfucker. Yeah, I can name my guns from left to right. Can you? Yeah, bro, you can go suck a whole 50 pound of dicks. A whole 50 pound bag. I mean, listen, go get you a 50 pound sack, fill it full of dicks, and you can have them all. Every one of them. They're all yours. That's a Sig Crossing 308. That's a Bear Creek Arsenal 350 Legend. That's a 4570 Government Rossi. That's a 556. That's a Zastava M70Z PAP. That's a 300 Blackout. That's a Glock 19 down there. That's a fucking Glock Model 30. That's a 10 millimeter 1911. And that's a Glock Model 40 10 millimeter. Okay, now. Are you fucking happy? Sling blade these nuts, bro. Where's the Mossberg? Behind me. Along with the Charles Dailies and shit like that. M1s. They're all around. No, I ain't got no 22 TCM. What are you going to do with the guns? Shoot paper? You know, I've just had them for the last fucking 10 years. Why you want to see my face so bad, bro? You gonna jerk off to it later? No, I ain't got no 22 TCM, but it looks cool as shit. Well, motherfucker, come on and try to rob me. See how well that works out for you. I hope you try it on live stream. Oh, hey, some of these people fuck stupid. I got enough cameras around my house to where it looks like fucking Fort Knox. Yep, they're easy. You not hear that?
he do it?
What's running?
Nice airsoft collection. How old are you? I'm 35. Do I sound like a motherfucking city boy? Yeah, bro. Hey, you can go on Amazon. They've got all kinds of good ones as far as cameras go, and you'll need to get you a 4 terabyte hard drive to plug it up into, and that way you got most of them come with an 8 channel. That way you can get a good 360-degree view around your house and catch most angles. So no, I ain't got no integrally suppressed shit. No, I am 35 and sound like I'm 65. That ain't no bullshit, bro. That don't hurt my feelings none. I sound like Toe Mater. I've been told that 100 times. Hell yeah, chill. You don't know what you're talking about. Bet I do. I bet now you don't get to talk at all, you dumb cocksucker. I'm the big dick swinging in here. I was born in 1990, sir. Cheapest rifle I have. Shit. I'd say one of the little 22 crickets. What hollow? I don't recommend hollow points for the 223 or 5.56, man. I like the 62 grain gold dots. They're really good. Yeah, Jay Bird, I bet I've killed more shit than you have as far as animal wise goes. I don't really care for the FRTs, man, to be honest with you. Greener, I really like the Palmetto State AKs. I like the Serbian Zastavas. They're really good. And no, I don't like men, but I do like your mom, Willie. Uh, 4421. If it's in 300 blackout, that's okay. If I was you, I would get a 7.5 inch barrel one. That's what's right there on the table, man. Don't get no 5.56 with a 5 inch barrel. It's fucking useless. There's the AK, bro. Or one of them. Please, guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I've tried to tell people that, Joe, but they won't listen. No range out of the 5. Well, you don't get no range. You don't get a full powder burn at all. Like the 5.56 223 was meant to be shot out of a 20-inch barrel, bro. So don't get that shit in no 5.56. Get it in 300 blackout at the very least, man. Please. I'm begging you. I would recommend the 7.5 inch over the 5 inch because even with the 300 blackout, like from the 9 to 12.5 inches where you're getting a full powder burn out of it, but you're still okay with the shorter barrels. I mean, if you wanted to go 5 inch on that, I would say okay. I mean, that's cool, but I would go with at least the 7.5 inch barrel. That's the way to go, bro. It's the best out of both worlds. You bought a Glock 30, David? Hell yeah, I got one too, the Gen 5. I love that damn thing. How many Nerf guns do I got? That's classified. Ruger Super Black Hawk. Get you a Super Red Hawk, man. You'd like the Super Red Hawk better. What the fuck did you say, Copper? I don't understand all that. I ain't got no M14, man. I wished I did. That's true, Joe. What would I use for long range? If I had to, I'd pick this bitch up. Because you see that scope that's on that hoe? That's a 6 to 24 power, which ain't a whole lot, but trust me, at 200 yards you can zoom in and see a gnat's ass. You don't have a brain either? Maybe not, man. I would like to have an M1 Garand myself. I do not have an M14, Sebastian. Call of Duty in real life, that's the truth, Mr. Ghost. No brain, but some sick-ass guns. Well, hey, bro, I'm smart enough to reload my own ammunition. Tell me how many of you motherfuckers can do that shit. Please. I'll wait. Hell yeah, dude. Especially with, I use the Federal Terminal Ascents or the Barnes. I like the 168 and 150 grains, which is wicked. I want to learn. I know where to go when shit hits the fan. Hey, come on, bum. I got you, bro. Hell yeah, the Glock 30 is good. You asked a question. What's your question, Maverick? I'm sorry I missed it. And you too, Razor. Come on. Spit them out. My bad. I ain't got no motherfucking C4. What's your favorite 30 cal can? The only one I've got is the JK Armament. So let's see here. Do you need separate licenses? No, sir. Do you like that Magpul AR grip? Yeah, man. I love it. It's good to... You don't want to grab... You want to rest your hand against it. That's the thing people don't understand about those. Or one will do. You don't need no licenses for guns in America, man. You literally go and do a background check for each one of them and you're good. Or, like if you went and bought all these at once, all you'd have to do is one background check and then you get all your guns. Hey, bro, people say the HK416 is awesome. I'm not from Alabama. I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, the only real stamp that you need is for, it's not really a license, it's a tax stamp. It's for like suppressors, or if you get something full auto. I'm inland, sir. Bro's dating his cousins. Closer kin, the deeper. No, I ain't going there. God damn. You don't conceal carry the Sig Cross, bro. What's up, Josh? Only fearful need guns. Well, no. Hey, listen, bro. Nobody's scared of shit. And nobody's fearful. I have guns to have fun with them. See, you weren't raised up in a household with guns, apparently. I'm pretty sure your parents probably made you eat vegan leaves and grass and shit like that all of your life. If you come and hung out with me for a week, you'd be a fucking redneck. And it would be awesome. I do not have a Tavor. I could teach you gun safety. I could teach you all that shit, bro. There's nothing to be scared of about a gun. 30-30 or 243. Both of them killed a fucking dump trucks full of deers, man. So either one of them's good. The 243 would be for more range. So I'd probably have to go 243 on that one. Hey, you too, Razor. Hey, dude, the Canics, you can't go wrong with Canic WB. Listen, they are a great gun, and they used to be kind of cheap. So, I mean, really and truly, there's nothing wrong with the Canic. They have great triggers in them. They got good magazine capacity. And the triggers, I think, they get those from Walther. That's why they're so good. That's true, Shay. You're trying to get your gun license? 7mm or 300 Win Mag. I'm going with the 300 Remington Ultra Mag. If I go that damn big. Nah, bro, I ain't got nothing full auto. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Canic, bro. They give you so much shit straight out of the box. You get a holster, a couple of magazines, all the shit to like work on stuff. It's crazy how much shit you get with a Canic. Yeah, dude, I've never done that. I don't fuck with no... Man, get the fuck out of here with that band shit. Ain't nobody getting fucking banned. I ain't done nothing. Please hit that subscribe button, guys, if you're new here. Everyone really helps us out a lot. We are trying to grow. Sorry, they cause too much pain for him. No, they don't, bro. It's stupid motherfuckers with guns that cause that pain. Now, if we could ban human beings and stupid motherfuckers and put them back where they belong, in the nut house, that's what's wrong with the world. Not guns, buddy. That's where I got to tell you you're wrong. It's because people don't speak up and say nothing. When you see a crazy sumbitch sitting there off his rocker, knowing that he's gonna go do something stupid, yet you don't say a damn word. I mean, really and truly, it's not the gun's fault. The gun didn't say, here, pick me up and go shoot a bunch of people. That gun is an inanimate object. There's not one of these that are an assault rifle. Which one of them has jumped off the table and kicked my ass yet? Please tell me that. I'll wait. They ain't one of these motherfuckers assault rifles. Hell yeah, Rod. Thank you, bro. Please subscribe. Hell yeah, see, what's up, bro? Well, hey, Rick, that's like blaming a spoon for making a motherfucker fat. Are we going to ban spoons? That's like blaming the knife for cutting somebody. Are we going to fucking tell people they can't have knives like the British? You know what? They have banned guns, yet they still have shootings over there. They ban knives, but they still have stabbings over there. A criminal is going to be just that. A dirty fucking criminal, and get their hands on stuff they're not supposed to have, Yet while the law-abiding citizen abides the law, and that's the one that suffers for it. That is the gist of the story. That is the Zastava M70 Z-Pap, man. I do have a Glock, Sebastian. I've got a Glock 19, I got a Glock Model 30, and a Model 40 10 millimeter. And that 1911's a 10 millimeter with a 6-inch barrel also. I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about British people or anything like that, but I would love to go hog hunting in a helicopter, motherfucker. That sounds like fun to me. No American should own an AK. Thank you, Chill. Hey, I love that 1911 10 millimeter. It is bad. Yeah, but ain't nobody taking my fucking guns. I promise you on that. I'm not powerful even with the gun. See, that's where you and everybody else is fucked up. When you walk around and you get your concealed carry permit and you got the big swelled up head and your dick drags the ground and you think, oh, I'm a bad motherfucker because I got a gun. You're the dumb motherfucker that's going to go to jail for killing somebody just because you had the big dick head and thought that, oh, you're Billy Big Dick and badass, and you kill somebody over nothing. That's your first mistake right there. Never, ever, ever pull out a gun for a stupid ass reason. Don't get into road rage incidents. Don't damn be stupid and get into fights because somebody whistled at your girl. Walk the fuck on about your business. And trust me, if 3 or 4 people gang up on you, or 2 or whatever, and then they pull out a weapon, well, then they're paid for. It is what it is. It becomes self-preservation at that point, and you can use the Second Amendment and your God-given right what it was meant for. Hell, thank you so much for them stickers, man. Hey, that helps out a lot. Thank you, brother. Thank you all for those Ruby things. That does help out a lot. That chassis is okay, man. I like it all right. Question, bro, what's your favorite dye brand? I love RCBS and Lee, man, to be honest with you. MCG, it's pretty good. I reload literally everything from a 380 up to a 4570. I've got a Glock Model 23 on the way. Where's Dale tonight? Shisha, pocket sand. Yeah, Lee does good for pistols. I mean, I really like them. But really and truly, guys, don't, if you've got a concealed carry permit or you live in a state where you can carry a gun, don't get into stupid messes, man. Don't go around with a big dick contest. If you put yourself into a situation to where you have to kill somebody, that is on you at that point. You've got to live with that for the rest of your life. Yes, you may get away with it. Yes, they may call it self-defense, but you've got to live with that shit for the rest of your life. And that's not something easy to live with. I'm sure. A lot of people comes back from Iraq and shit like that really fucked up in the head because they've had to kill people, man. Which is tough. It's not that easy to hurt somebody and take their life. You going in timeout, motherfucker. I got a Beretta A300. Hey, thank you, Chill. Yeah, dude, like this one, it takes those ACIS mags or whatever it is. I agree with you, Rick. Them motherfuckers are $40 a piece, bro. I looked them up and I was mad as hell. It takes, Mr. Jordan, it takes 308 Winchester, man. But, no, if I could ever give you guys some real true advice, treat and love everybody with respect, and until you can't no more. No, that's the 5 round. I did order me a 10 rounder, and I do have it uh, put up in my bag, my go bag now. So I do have the 10 rounder for it, which is kind. Hey, bro, listen. I don't like where they've got that magazine release on that pistol or on that rifle. Sebastian, I ain't got my Beretta is at my uncle's. I had to take it and put it back up in its safe. So in my state, we gotta get cheap made suppression. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, dude, you gotta keep your fucking mouth shut and stay in your own business. But I hate where that magazine release is at on that rifle, because if you fuck up and leave the safety off and that bitch loaded, all you gotta do is go pow, son. It's literally right there in the trigger guard is the magazine release. That's the only thing I don't like about that rifle. People keep harassing me, lucky responsibilities. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, bro, but that's cool. And thank you for those stickers, whoever did that. That was really nice of you. Please, guys, if you're new here, double tap the screen, give us a thumbs up. Enlighten hope. Yeah, Jim Rat, them's bowling trophies, you fucker. Please, Lord, don't get these motherfuckers started on that shit. The best one for hunting would either be that one or the Ruger American Gen 2 and 6.5 Creedmoor. Well, hey, dude, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love that rifle, bro. It's badass. But that trigger on that sumbitch is way too light to have that magazine release in there. And you've got to stick your fucking finger in there and try to get that magazine out of there. So you better not try, like, if you stick your thumb in there to try to get that bitch out, and you've got it up against that trigger, you better have that safety on, or it'll go bang. I promise you. Hey, I didn't make it go bang, but literally I had the sumbitch unloaded the other day, and I was messing around with it there, and I just stuck the magazine up in it, not paying no attention, and the safety was off, and I went to go take the magazine back out, and the next thing I knew, it went click. I said, what the fuck? And didn't know it, and my thumb had, the back of my thumb hit that trigger, and it was just enough pressure to make it go bang. Nah, bro, I ain't got no 3D printed gun. I don't know, MCG. I don't know what you're saying, man. I almost blew my foot off with a 1911 one time. Oh, I got what you're saying. What's a gun you want that you don't have? Man, I got me a Glock 23 there the other day, which I'm gonna turn into a 357 SIG. I don't really know, dude. I gotta do some looking. I like that Springfield Kuna. It looks pretty good. I wish they made it in 10 millimeter. I gotta do some looking though. I've seen some pretty good ones. Hey, there's the Tikka T3X right there. That's a left-handed model. That's my uncle's gun. I got some 178 grain ELDXs on the way. No, I'm not ex-military, brother. I love everybody who did serve, and I'm very thankful to our military, bro. They get treated like shit. What is your dream gun? I'd like to have a Chris Vector. Damn, that's crazy, unknown. It's in 308 Winchester. It's like a Tikka TX3 or T3X. U.S. Air Marshals use 357 SIG. Hey, I tell you what, bro. I bet they use that damn. They either use frangible ammo or they've got to use the Liberty Civil Defenses that blow all to hell. Because if you puncture that hull and it pressurized, that bitch is gonna turn into a fucking soup can and go poof. He was asked politely to leave the range. Yeah, that motherfucker would have got cussed out and beat the shit out of him. Bolt or lever action? I like both, man. I'm a big fan of lever actions. Is it that accurate? My Remington 700 shoots pretty damn good. You talking about that Sig Cross? Yeah, bro, I just did a half-inch group at 200 yards with 3 totally different grain-weighted bullets from 130 to 165, and it still shot a half-inch group at 200 yards. Yes, sir, that's a 308 Winchester, and that bolt gun there in the corner is a 308. I've got a couple AR-10s at 308 also. I actually make my own ammo MCG. Uh, it was the Barnes 130 gang. I've actually got it on my YouTube shorts if you want to go watch it. I make my own ammo. Oh, that's badass, Rick. I'd like to shoot that shit. I have never shot a full auto gun. That's something I'd really like to do. What do you mean a little excessive? What do you mean single shot? That's a bolt action. I mean, I'm really not into single shot rifles. That's how you get your ass eat up. Yeah, Chris Vectors are really cool guns, man. I agree with you on that. Those bastards have a cyclet rate of crazy, and the recoil on them is non-existent because instead of recoiling into you and backing up, it recoils down. Edwards, I like that. Yeah, unknown. I agree with that. Like a single shot, you gotta do one shot, one kill, no luck, all skill on that, buddy. The RN50, yeah. Uh, See, a lot of people hates on Serbu because of the Kentucky ballistics incident. That wasn't the gun's fault. That was fucking overpressured ammunition that blew it all to hell in Scott's face. That wasn't the gun's fault whatsoever. That was just shitty ammunition that was loaded 4 times the pressure it should have been. Hell yeah, Rick. Thank you, bro. I don't have. Hey, my uncle actually has a Ruger PC9, and it is pretty good, man. I've never shot one with a suppressor, but I'm trying to save up and get me another suppressor. That's something that's really on my mind. I want me a 45 caliber suppressor. If I knew what I know now, guys, I would have got me a suppressor, a 45 caliber, instead of the 30 cal. That is a 4570 Rossi R95. I agree with that, Funtucky. I run Glock mags and a cheap suppressor. Yeah, Jim Wright, those are really cool. Scott recreated the incident with a special made bullet and a... Hell yeah, Julian. Yes, I can move the 45 caliber to any caliber down from a 45. Well, the cheapest one I got in my collection is a Heritage Rough Rider, but it ain't a piece of crap, man. I used to have one of the Phoenix Arms 22 long rifles, and that motherfucker was a piece of shit. I'm talking, it would jam on you every other fucking shot. I finally got mad and took that sumbitch and sold it to the gun dealer. I was like, here, you can have this motherfucker. Pawn it off on somebody else. Hey guys, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Also, I got to take a moment to thank the sponsors of the channel. We got to thank Michael Sloan and Sloan's Ground Solutions. They're out of Virginia, man. Look them up if you need anything done in Virginia, like grading. If you need a foundation dug, anything like that, they can hook you right up with that. They are a big sponsor and supporter of the channel. So, Sloan's Ground Solutions out of Virginia, they got you, bro. We also got to thank Walker's Game Ears. We got to thank Bear Creek Arsenal. They're good sponsors of the channel. Yes, Edwards, that is correct. You can shoot a 45-70 and a 450 Bushmaster, all of it. Hell yeah, Joe, check him out, dude. He's cool as shit. He helps out the channel. Really good dude. Hell yeah, Funtucky. That's awesome. I've performed x-rays on patients that got shot the fuck up and bullets are brutal on the body. That ain't no joke. How many you gonna keep? I buy for the investment. That's true sometimes. I mean, like these Glocks, man, that I need anymore? No, but if you don't think that they're going to go up in price, all you've got to do, they're going to call them pre-banned Glocks now, is what they're going to be called. Because they're pre-banned Glocks. That's all they are. Glock had to change their design or get sued the fuck out of business. Or lawed out of business, pretty much. The Chris Victor SDP is cool as heck. So you haven't shot both, you're solely basing it on stereotype. Hey, don't dog my buy one, get two free Taurus. Hey bro, there's nothing wrong with Taurus. A lot of people a Taurus is a shit ton better than a High Point. I love the G2C and the G3. I've not fucked with the G3. But it don't look bad. The G3 XL, it looks good. But I owned a couple of the G2Cs, and them fuckers was always accurate. They had good triggers, and they didn't jam. That's all I care about. Hey, listen, as far as a good truck gun to throw in your friggin' glove box when you're going fishing or some shit like that, you can't go wrong with a Taurus, man. Listen, I love the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. I love the new 10mm Sub 2000. I ain't got one yet, but that's probably one that's going to be on the list pretty quick. Now, listen to me, and listen good. 90% of the time, Kel-Tec makes some weird, off-the-wall shit. Especially in their pistols, bro. Their pistols are pieces of shit. The triggers are heavy. They're not really good. The Sub 2000 is awesome. It gets a lot of hate, man. But that is one of the best backpacking guns that you'll ever see in your life. Dog nuts, what are you doing, you cack? Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Get off Lady Bird. Oh, I do believe the coyotes found dinner. Yeah, my dude at my gun shop has one of those Kel-Tec stripper clip 5.7s. Dude, I've never been into the 5.7 in pistols, not at all. I don't like it. I don't think that they're cool. If you go watch Garand Thumb's video, on the 5.7 pistol, you'll see why. For self-defense, they're just not the way to go. Shut up, dog nut, you dickhead. I love you. Hey, don't kick dog out. He's cool. That's my homie. What's the best gun out of the bunch I have? Shit, bro. I don't know. I got a bunch of good ones. I got a Ruger MPR chambered in 223 Wild. And it's Kryptek camo, and it's got a carbon fiber barrel on it. A Proof Research carbon fiber barrel. It's pretty badass. The 30 Super Carry, dude. That is one of the most worthless fucking calibers that they've ever made. So you're going to tell me that 357 SIG is dying off, but 30 Super Carry is somehow relevant. I mean, why not just get a fucking 9mm? It's the same thing, if not the 9mm is more powerful. Wow, you get a couple of extra rounds in the magazine. I have never understood what in the hell that 30 Super Carry. That's like the 327 Federal Magnum. I just don't understand it. Get a 357 Magnum. The 45 Gap's another one. I don't get it. I mean, really and truly, what's the point when you've got 45 auto? I'd probably take the platypus. I don't know. That SIG 211 pretty cool, but I don't know, man. The platypus is kind of weird too, but the staccatos are really nice, but they're just too fucking overpriced, dude. I like 40 Smith & Wesson, but I'm going to have to load my own ammo for it because a lot of companies load 40, like 45 ACP, bro. They load that shit too weak. I mean, I like 40 Smith & Wesson. Hey, it served law enforcement for a long, long time. And it didn't take that many shots of a 40 S&W to put a motherfucker down. Yes, they've all pretty well went back to 9mm, but I really do like those guns, man. I mean, they are pretty well short and weak. All it is a 10mm short, man. It's like a 357 and a 38 special. You've got less power on the same bullet. Hell, it's the same exact case. They just trimmed it down and put a damn 10mm bullet in it. That's the gist of it. I like the 45 ACP though. I mean, but I load my own ammo. I load the 185 grain Hornady XTP, and that's a bad son of a bitch too. That's right, 45, 2 world wars. Here, I heard. I'm gonna lay your tablet there. I was watching my subscribers on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm done getting subscribers for tonight. Probably. Well, that's the crazy thing, Joe. Hell, 40 Smith & Wesson's cheaper than 9mm now. But I load my 45s hot as hell, dude. I mean, I load them hot. Alright, y'all. Yeah, it's getting late. It's down 1 o'clock here. Please hit the subscribe button, guys. If you're new here, y'all have a good night. Take care, guys. Please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to tuck your cock. What the fuck? Listen, I'm shooting 185 grain Hornady XTP, and I did a YouTube short on it. Out of a 3-inch barrel, I was getting 1,000 feet a second on a 185 grain bullet out of like a 3.5-3-inch barrel. That's smoking out of a 45, dude. How much does what guns cost? I see you. Take it easy, my brother. Hell yeah, fun. Tuck that shit. Alright, y'all. You guys take it easy. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed, guys. Until tomorrow, this is Ken right out, man. Meat feet comment.